Hi guys, welcome to take 2 of Cave Factory Minecraft, where we are going to be using everything we learned in the first run to make this world considerably better and do it considerably faster. So let's just jump straight on into it. So the first thing we want to do is start this up and close the blinds on them. We're mostly going to leave them alone until we get to the blood altar. Get rid of spruce. Alright, so first things first, we get our XP for the welcome. Next up, we need to get pellets. Which, conveniently, we know how to get them now. So as soon as we have a stack of pellets, we will convert them into... We'll make them into cobblestone, convert that cobblestone into logs, and then move on to collecting more pellets. Because it is something that is necessary for further development, and it is also something that is necessary, well, just for the quests. We will be needing the wood in a minute. We have gotten the cobblestone quest completed. A furnace. Getting wood is different. Getting wood is not finished. So we will be basically pressing along the same direction this time. There is our wood finished. Get our planks and sticks. We just need a pattern and a log. Don't know why I did that. Alright, so that's one part finished. Gives us materials in you. Alright, so we need a part builder. Which, let's see if I can remember how to do this properly. So if memory serves correct, one was... Actually, we'll just chuck those in. One was like this. One was like that. There we go. 2 quests complete. We get a handle. We get an axe head. And we need to make our stone pack. That's stone pieces. Conveniently, we have cobblestone for. But not this cobblestone. We're going to make more wood with this cobblestone. Make another lot of cobblestone. Chuck down a part builder. Chuck down a tinker station. Chuck down a furnace over here. So, we need more patterns now. We'll grab these, chuck them into here. And we'll use the cobblestone. We need a tool handle, tool binding, and pickaxe head. Which gives us a stone small blade. And then after we make ourselves a... Then we can make the pickaxe. And we get given a diamond. Now, what they want us to do with this diamond, if they want us to attach it to here, not that one, this one. They want us to do this and make it a stone pickaxe with diamond and piercing 1, increasing the durability up to 604 from 104, which would be very good. Actually, sorry, it just gives it diamond. So it just gives us the ability to cut through other resources. And as good as that might sound, that's not good enough for today. So we're going bigger, we're going better. Alright, so we need to get basic resources this time. And while we're at it, we're going to get some drawers. That way we can start just making a bulk amount of wood and start sewing it away. So we will get another stack or 2 of pebbles. And then we'll start the mining. So we'll get 1 stack. Right. So we'll chuck this away. We can make more wood, and then we will start smelting away some wood. There's some logs. We'll mine out in this direction this time, because this time we're going to be aiming for building a separate room for each real load of contraptions that we need. So we're not trying to build out far enough to have mob spawning, because I don't want to have the same issue that I had last time. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do. That'll give us an 11 by 11 room. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, we'll run back so we can start up the charcoal, cooking more wood. Run over and grab this, and then we can start working on chest. So then we can just load all of our coals and all of our materials into the chest. So we don't have to be carrying around a million things at a time. And already we have what we need. And a couple more quests completed. Or at least one more quest completed. We'll use that to upgrade our chest, giving us so much more storage. We need coal next. And andesite. Right, I forgot about the pain in the ass that is andesite. Alright, so we need to smelt some stone as well. We'll cook some stone, I believe it's called. We'll grab our cobble back and our coal. Where did our cobble go? There. And we will make a second furnace. Knock out another chunk of wall here. And into here we will chuck some of this charcoal. Which, no, not the crafting station. Which will be used to make our iron ore. Alright, in the meantime, we'll start smashing out the other way. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. By this point, our iron should be finished smelting, and we're going to chuck our coal in now. Alright, so unfortunately we can't actually make a iron pick with what we've got. Well, not the kind that we need anyway. What we can do is grab this coal, which will give us this one completed, and unlock the blood altar, which we need gold for. And unfortunately, I don't believe we've gotten a single piece of gold ore yet. No. So we need to get 3 pieces of gold ore. And in the meantime, we'll keep on smashing out some more of this room that will be used for our create, I believe the mod pack is. Because last time we had it smack bang in the middle of the main room, and that was just not very efficient. On the plus side, this thing is only going to last 104 hits at a time, but we can always just repair it up. 3 pieces of cobble to fix it, that's nothing. Alright, so we can just swap these out. So that both of these have plenty of charcoal, well, plenty of coal of some description. And we're going to continue doing this until we get some form of gold ore. Preferably 3 pieces. This is the only part of this that I can't do faster, but I'll try and fix it in the post-op. On the plus side, digging out so much bigger a room this time will give us so many more resources than we had on our last run. We got more coal. We got 1 more iron. Still no gold though. But we also have a bunch of... We'll take the last 3 pieces of this out. and chuck in all of the seared cobblestone we found. We're going to need a lot of it for our next set after the create. And of course I do something dumb like this. I'm curious if I smelt down a bunch of cobblestone to make more stone, and then I knock away that stone, will I also get resources out of that? Maybe I should test that. Alright, so we are not really losing resources doing this. We gain extra coal from from going through all this. We gain extra stone so we can repair our pickaxe indefinitely. And even if we did run out of stone somehow, as long as we've got one piece left, we'll never run out of cobble because we can always get more pebbles. Speaking of pick breaking on us. Right. Chuck the extra coal ore in. Still no gold, but plenty more iron. Some seared bricks. Well, some seared stone. Stone. Right, so next up we're going to need to smelt down this ore so that we can make a bent saw. So we'll swap those out temporarily. We will fix up our pick and go and finish off this room, which is almost done. We're going to have to light it up, of course, but we are also close enough to it constantly that nothing can spawn in. We are also going to have to raise the roof a little bit because this dome is very useful for the create grid. It's a weird thing, but a thing it still is. Alright, so we need to make a bench saw, which is just 3 stone with an iron on top. Which also gives us this other kind of saw. Which is apparently the wood equivalent. And we can then use those both here to make us some cedar bricks. Right, so next up on that line, we can't actually finish this one without going through the Endocyte Alloy side of things, which we need to smelt some Endocyte to do. But needless to say, it is worth the wait. So we need our Andesite. Where is the Andesite? We've only got 1 piece on us. We've only got 6 pieces all up. It's a bit odd. I would have thought we'd have a little bit more than that. So we'll sew everything, chuck all the Andesite in. And when we're done, we'll come back and get some more seared. Well, some more cooked Andesite. Alright, so we're just going to go 3 by 3, or 3 left, 3 right in this one, which will make it a 7 by 7 room and considerably more manageable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, I know I said we'd make the create in the other room, but I feel like the grid, because we only really need the grid once, it's going to be a lot easier to do if we do it in here and then expand out into the other room. Like, once we get the crushing wheels, then we'll move in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Right, so we've got all of our andesite done by now. All 6 pieces. Still a depressing amount. We've got another 5. Cool. Alright, so next up we need to get a couple of ingots and break them down into nuggets. We make some andesite ingots, which will give us some engineering goggles. Alright. I'm pretty sure I remember how to make these. So we are going to need 1 log's worth of sticks to make the sails. And then that makes us the shafts. We're going to need more for these shafts though. Right. So we've got enough for 2 more. Sorry, not the shafts, the turntable itself. So we make some slabs. I can't remember the last part of it though. Right, what was it for the shaft? For the turntable? No, not that one. And just a piece of stone. Cool. Next up, we'll continue going with some seared stone. Make these. And just because we don't have anything else, we'll get that. Is that not it? Turntable. Right. Right, so in the meantime, it's that gives us this. We then put that, and that on here, and we get the windmill bearing. Oh, crap. I really wish I knew how I did this. There we go. Right, at least we learned something today. Right, we'll chuck in some more coal ore. Give some more coal. Get the wrench and super glue. Next up, we need the cogwheel. Requires more planks. We need 8 of these around the edge, then inside in the middle. It's the big ones. We need gearboxes, which is 4 of those 8 plus an andesite casing. Requires 2 more andesite, which I do not believe we have. No, we have 1. Alright, more mining it is. At least it's in the name, so you should be prepared for it. We're also going to try and mine at a distance, so any plain cobble does get converted automatically into wood. Also still hoping for some gold. We have our first gold. That's something at least. Alright. Hopefully we got some sand, some andesite. Limestone. 1. 1 piddly piece of andesite out of that entire room. Alright. Get some more iron going. Get some more coal going. Then we'll load everything else into here. Just keep that on us, really. The quest book and the pick is all we really need right now. And right, let's start expanding out We're also going to need to make some torches because these rooms, if we try and go into another room out, are going to start spawning mobs if we don't have any torches set up. We'll take these, make a buttload of 6, and make some torches. And that will at least keep us from having to deal with mobs all the time. Right. So we will then move on to the next room. Hopefully not getting to be too much. And hopefully giving us plenty of andesite and plenty of gold. Speaking of, one more piece of gold. And 3 pieces of cobblestone, 3 pieces of andesite cobblestone already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this will end up meeting up at the previous path. Each corner gets it. We found some emerald. We still only found 1 more gold though, which means we still need 1 more piece. There we go. Alright, we'll come back to this. Smelt these other 2 pieces of gold. I can smelt the iron. Put more coal into this one once we're done with it. We have 14 pieces of andesite. Right, there we go. We now have all of the gold we need. Alright, what's the other stuff we need for the blood altar? Just 4 pieces of stone and a furnace. Right, that'll take care of that. We can chuck these in for the meantime. Actually, before we do that, we need to set up another furnace. Furnace goes into there, those go into there. 4 pieces of normal ass stone. Grab these and another 8 wood. And as soon as this is done, we can set up we'll make a hopper. What was the other stuff we need? We need to chuck the inside in. And now we have access to our first blood altar, which gives us an extra diamond, and most importantly, a sacrificial dagger, and a reason for zombies. Now that our store is open, zombies die for days. Alright, did they drop anything but flesh? Nope. And we should have enough stuff here to convert our diamond into a blood orb, which is the first major part of this done. And while we're waiting, we'll just keep on getting more andesite, because we need a lot of andesite for this path. Now, as soon as we are up to it, we're going to convert a piece of granite into a piece of dirt, so that we can, so that right in the middle of this room we can grow a bamboo shoot, because that will give us infinite 6, which is a fuel source. Right, over here while we're waiting, we will put in granite. And in here we'll craft ourselves our chest so that we can make ourselves our hopper. The hopper will be put into here. And then we can start loading up other metals that we need to have smelted. Or other resources, mind you. Doesn't necessarily have to be metal. Empty hand for this. And for that. Now, I can't exactly remember how we fill up. Sorry, how we get bamboo. But I'm sure there's going to be a quest for it soon enough. Big blood orb is already done. So we got the resources for that. We got the resources for that. Throw dirt on the ground and wait 15 seconds. Fair enough. Right, we're going to move extra stuff out of here so we can grab this out. Right, so all of the granite that we have needs to be converted. And we have plenty of granite. Now we can go back up here. And I'm not sure where our quest is. Oh, food. For the wheat seeds. It's you get a quest that finishes a quest. Right. So next up we can collect these. Cactus, carrots, and sweet berries. Not bad at all. We're also going to need to fix this pick, because otherwise we're never going to be able to do anything really. Also going to put in some dirt in here, just so we can make a little bit of a farm. Not a real farm, but something to keep us going food-wise. Oops, we want a stick. Sorry, a carrot. Wrong side of the equation. Can I do this through the window? Yes, I can. Right, now we've upgraded the spawner. Hopefully that'll give us more blood. And we can work on getting our blood altar. Some sugarcane. Sorry, our alchemical table is what I meant. To get a blood slate, we put a stone on the altar. Not andesite. That would be a great waste of andesite. But conveniently, they gave us a bunch of stone as a reward earlier. So that takes 1,000 points. And we have no more andesite, I don't think. No. So we'll start smelting more seared stone. Collect more granite. We are going to need another chest soon. We have enough for 2 more of these, which is more than we need for 1 more kill. For 1 more conversion, anyway. And we get 500 per one of these. That's not bad. Also, that's pretty good. So every 2 kills, we get 1 zombies. 1 convert worth. You know what I mean. Alright, so what do we need for this? Planks, stone, gold, and a blank slate. We have no gold that I can see. Could have sworn we had one more ingot though. Or at the very least one more ore. One more ore in there. We don't have any twerk growth. Which is apparently something I forgot. But we have one more room done. Why does this room seem bigger? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we put this off of the bigger room? Didn't even realize. Right, so we need gold. We don't have gold. We need another chest for one thing. We have what? 4 cobblestone. So we'll get more cobblestone coming. What if we mine this out? Can we collect the loot from there? Just need to be quick about it. Right, so we should be able to whack him, collect the loot, move away. Perfect. That worked about as well as I was expecting it to. Actually, let's be real. That worked significantly better than anyone expected it to. Right, we'll throw away this. Collect another blank slate. Get another one of those going. Kill another zombie and collect another carrot. And that is the only gap in my plan. Tiny zombies. Gotta hate them. You just gotta hate them. Right. So we have 3 rooms ready to be used. Make one more, then we might actually start making use of them. This one here, I'm planning on having being our farm. Because eventually we will get water. And once we get water, then we can actually start growing crops a bit more efficiently than the carrots that are growing in the one spot in the middle of the room. I was 1 row short. That was still a lot better than I was expecting it to be, though. Alright, how deep do we go? 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 row short this way too. Right, we'll collect up all of this stuff. Did we get any gold? No, we got the mine. So that's something at least. So we need to get the create stuff going so that we can get some sand so we can finish this shit off. And I think we should have enough cooked andesite to do that. And there's that last piece of gold we need to. We'll drop that. Head back through. Because this pick is breaking as well. Nothing is spawned. I'll drop the gold in, grab the seed stone. Also, I don't know, drop that iron in, grab this gold out, drop that gold into here. And that way we have 3 pieces of gold, which is exactly what we need for an alchemy table. Actually, we only need 2. What am I doing? I think we only have 2. Did we? Right. We'll get some more wood going. We'll drop the basic cobblestone, which should be in here somewhere. There we go. We finished another quest, not really intentionally, to be entirely honest with you. But we can now we should be able to make the alchemy table now. Which should be 1, 2, the bloodstone in the middle. What was it? 3 pieces of stone on top. Yep. So 3 pieces of stone on top. A blank slate here, and we don't have any planks. Is that not right? It's iron in the middle, not the orb. I'm sure we have some iron left. And that should fix that problem. We have an alchemy table, which is still going to sit back here. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so that gives us blank slates. And gives us the ability to make Arcane Ashes, which honestly are a pain in the ass to make. Or be quiet, you. Dirt, bone meal, and a seed in an alchemy table makes us some grass. So we're going to need to make some more granite. Or get the granite we've made at the very least. I swear we had more granite than that. Oh. So we'll take that. That's where the rest of our granite went. Alright, so our carrot's slowly growing on. I think that's just because it's full. Alright, so seeds were another thing we needed, which should be over here, and some bone meal, which I have bones. Alright, so we get... we need to crush some bones into bone meal, then put a bone meal in, and some seeds. That's what the issue was. I hadn't linked it. Be enough to charge it up. Come at me, thou son of a bitch. Right, cool. We then finish that up. We got plenty of blood in there. Plenty of useless crap over here. Oops. Take that out and chuck in the extra coal. Thing we got in here can just top everything else up. Right. So the next one we need is the grass, which we are getting the power for right now. That should be enough to power that up. Oh. Nice. Alright, so we get bone meal. Next up we need to get... We're going to need to use more dirt to get kelp. We need to get Arcane Ashes, which is redstone, coal or charcoal, white dye and gunpowder. So we should have all of those things around here somewhere. Or if not the actual thing, something that can get us the thing. And we will also grab a buttload of dirt. So that needs to be next to the empty space so we can do this a bit quicker. Alright, that's a good start. Throw away some dirt over here. You zombies can come down here and get killed. Pretty sure that's a compressed zombie. Excellent. I guess they only explode if we don't sacrifice them. suppose makes sense, I guess. Alright. So, if we grab our iron nuggets out. Just chuck that down there real quick. We have enough for 7 more pieces of andesite. We also should have everything we need to make the next objective on that line. Which is excellent, really. Alright. Next up on that line is the gearbox, which requires an andesite casing, which requires some strip spruce logs. Or just a log in general. So we're going to need the logs, the planks, all the andesite we got. And we're also going to need these cogwheels. Now if we go into this, So planks top and bottom, log in the middle, andesite on either side. Log in the middle, planks top and bottom, andesite on either side. Use this one of these. Then we just cogwheel on either side of it. Finishes off the quest. Let's give this the gear shift. Now, I could ponder all those items and show you what they look like. If you want to see that, go back to our previous run, where we actually do go through all of these items and how they get used. We are not going to be doing that this time because we know exactly how all of this shit's made. Alright. So we can now make... Alright, sorry, that's on me. We can now make 16 of these. We need another 5. So that turns out to be perfect. Gives us 21 we need to make a barrel. And now we're up to making the crushing wheel, which is oh so fun. Alright, so we are going to need... we don't need the casing, we do need these though, and the wrench. Alright, so if it's not involved in the current objective, it gets taken out of inventory to the largest extent possible. We will still be killing any zombies that come near us. We also need these. We're also going to need this. We'll just come over here, kill all these zombies real quick. There we go. That gives that pretty decently full. Right, we're going to knock this out of the way real quick. So we need a windmill bearing, which I'm pretty sure faces whatever way I'm facing. Then we will go... Actually, we need to put that up on. Give me my pick. Oh, didn't even have it in there. And we're also going to seal 1 cobblestone. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to put the cobblestone, put 1 cobblestone up, put a windmill bearing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll eventually make more, but for now that'll do. We also need the shafts. Because who doesn't like a good shaft? Right, so shaft goes in the back. Of course it does. Actually, no. No, we're going to do this differently this time. So this is how we did it last time. Last time worked well enough. Wasn't great though. We also should have most of the parts we need for a axe. So we just need the... we just need the binding. Take that out. Make an axe because that'll make this so much faster. And then we'll also just chuck this back in here. This is also the first time we've had an axe in this series, so hey, that's a plus. And I think this is the first time I've made an axe that way, full stop. Alright, so last time we built it straight along the back of where it was meant to be. also going to chuck this torch back down right next to where it should be, and this one over here. This time though, we're going to be building it slightly different. With this here, this here. Right, so we then need to put these, so that's going to be the edge of it. We need to go here, 3, 1, then 1 on each side. Then we'll take our planks and start building up. Kill another load of zombies, because fuck these guys. Mechanical crafters all along. That is now integrated into that. Because last time we had the issue of it was all going in different directions. Sorry, not it was all going in different directions. It just wasn't. We need to use gears in like 10 different places to actually get it to work. I want this to be a lot more efficiently set up. What do we actually need for this crusher mill? A lot of andesite, some stone. Alright, so we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 pieces of andesite. Means we're going to need more andesite. Right, we got granite in here. Do we have any andesite cobblestone ore? No cobblestone. Second stack of cobblestone. Throw this out. Right, normal stone. Take the coal ore, take the andesite cobblestone. Right. This probably will be more, still more than we have. Oh, we got more over here. Take it out too. Still probably going to need more than what we have. Because we need 16, which means we need 32? I think is right. After this, we're definitely making a an iron pick. Because if I did it the way they wanted me to, I would be a lot easier off. Because I would have an extra 500 pieces. 500 durability. That's the word I was looking for. While we're also waiting for that andesite to smelt, we'll just fix this all up. Right. We're also going to need to scrap some more ingots, which I'm not sure where our ingots are. Up there. Cool. Alright. So we need to fix up our pick. That done. Just need to go around. This is the main reason why we're not doing this in this room again. It took up the entire goddamn room. That's now full, so there's no point in expanding that any. Alright. Need to get some sugar as well. Right. Now we will try and get a little bit further out. We'll expand out 1 in every direction, but 2 out the back, because we can't expand 1 out the front. Otherwise, we just end up having 1 bigger room. I feel like with the diamond pick, it's also a little bit faster actually chopping through this. Also, adding an extra 2 to this room in every direction actually makes it significantly bigger as far as cubic space goes. I'm not sure if these are meant to be meter cubes, or what. Maybe yards. But this makes it going from 5 by 5, which would be 25, to 7 by 7, which makes it 49. Almost doubles its size. Right, so we should have some more andesite on us. Lots more andesite. Right, that's actually enough now. So after that's done, we can make enough andesite. So we only need 30 more. We should be able to make enough andesite to finish this off. We'll scrap this down. And we'll make our coals, our alloy. Alright, so we'll start with the top end so I can get rid of these stairs. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we only need 2 more. Cool. We'll get our axe back. Knock down the top one at the very least. Did I say 3 more? 2 more. Alright, we're done with that then. Make an extra one just to be on the safe side. I'm sure I'll need it soon enough anyway. Right, so we needed 1 stone in the middle. I'm pretty sure it was planks around that, which we already have ready. Honestly, completely coincidentally. And I'm pretty sure that should do it. All the gears are moving internally, all the pieces are moving externally, which means as soon as this is done, we need to use this wrench to get them to all go to the same spot, which is over here. And it should pop out into that spot there. And that'll do it. So that is our gears made. We have a blood altar made and full at the moment. In fact, we will just top up our blood orb. Because we have extra blood. We have extra zombies, really. Once this is done, we'll knock it all down and move it into that room over there. Because we're just going to install crushing wheels. We're actually going to dig up 1 in this entire room. Because those crushing wheels actually take up a bit of space. So we might do 2. Start with 1 though. That was unfortunate. With that torch, we didn't even pick up that torch. How rude. Alright, so in a minute we will have a full blood orb. We will have a completed set of crushers. And then we'll be able to start moving everything into here. And this will also give us a bunch more resources that we can then smelt down. There we go. A pair of crushing wheels. Chuck that into there for now. Crushing wheels gives us chutes. What the fuck? Where in the fuck did you come from? Right. We can just get over to here. That end room isn't lit. Right. So our next objective is to build doors. Sorry, our current objective is to build doors. Because we cannot get ganked like we did last one. In the meantime, we'll just chuck quartz down. On both of these sides. Actually, we can fuck up the diorite, and the dolomite, and the gabbro. Any more wood in here? No? Right. Well, in that case, we will grab our axe out and smash out some of these planks. I just thought about it, and having that is useful, but it will not save us from baby zombies. So we need the doors. Fuck's sake, and our pick needs to be fixed. Of course it does. Right. So we will put in a door here. And we'll put in another door between each of these rooms. That way we also don't have to worry too much about lighting for now. Right, so that's that done. I will also start working on some more seeds soon, because eventually we will move on to the big smelter. When that happens, I want to have the resources already ready. As much so as possible. And feasible. We're also going to need to recharge a bit of food and some health, because that zombie kind of fucked us up a little bit. Should also work on the farm next. Recharge the orb. Or the altar. Only one kill off. Right. That's now full again. I'm rather happy with the progress for today. Got more lead going. Got some more iron, some copper, some iron. Sorry, some gold, some copper, some iron. In that order. Alright. Got the extra gold in as well. Sorry, the other extra copper in as well. Now we are ready to start moving in here. We just got to expand up another level. We'll finish expanding up another level at the very least. Luckily, the windmill clips, so it can actually go into the stone without any major loss of power. At the very least, any major loss of power that I've noticed. Get the compactor bomb. Right, I'm killing the compactor bomb without. There we go. Just because that's so many more, and there's a chicken jockey, which gives us a chicken. Alright. Just to get rid of them all. Right, well that's that taken care of. I like compressed zombies. And that's a chicken, which hopefully we won't kill this time. Because unfortunately last time our chicken did not survive. We have extra iron, extra gold. We have almost a full stack of coal in here. Need more charcoal on this side, unfortunately. And we got an extra diamond ore, which is going to be very useful. So now, we're going to do something that's probably very ill-advised. We'll deposit all of this stuff into here, or at the very least as much as we can. They want us to use a pickaxe for this, so we'll knock out all these. We're going to just quickly put the crusher in here, so that we can make ourselves some sand. And after we've made some sand, then we can move it in. Because it's just going to be so much easier to finish off this objective if we have it set up out here already. Right, so if memory serves, the gearbox is what we need first. So we're still going to need that. And also the gear shift. We're going to turn this off. Mine out this cogwheel and pick up the barrel with the axe. As well as these loads of stone. We'll also... We are almost out of food, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to start eating as many carrots as we can get, really. Still isn't enough to finish it off, but we have plenty of bone meal, so we can make plenty of carrots. an extra 10, and that builds us back up, which lets us heal all the way up. Every time we get zombies, we'll kill them and make... Sorry, every time we get compressed zombies, we'll kill them so that we can have a chance of getting a chicken jockey, because I would like to keep as many chickens as possible. Now, this is going to be the last thing we do for today, hopefully, if all goes to plan. So we're going to use a gearbox here, which lets us put out a gear shaft here and here. And I can't honestly remember how the next part worked. But I know we need the large gear wheels instead of just the small ones. But I think what we do is we go small to a large. No, that's not right. What if we go with a small to a... just straight into the gear wheel? Maybe we need to make another one of these. Yeah, that only goes straight through. So we need to make another one of these, which was 4 gear wheels, an andesite casing. We've already got the andesite casing. And we know how to make gear wheels. We just don't have enough planks. Convenient. Alright. So in that case, we will throw out some cobblestone, wait the 30 seconds. Oh, you've got a backpack. Oh, shit. Right. So we've got that. Picked up all the loot, which gives us more bone meal, which in turn will give us more carrots. As soon as that's on, which is done right now, we can make extra buttons. Oh, shit. Oh, we need another chest anyway. So we'll just make a buttload of buttons. Extra gear wheels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Around, where's that casing? Around this. This goes here. From here, we can put in this and knock off this to put in this. Well, I feel like we didn't really need those. But oh well. I will also chuck this in so that we can climb up. Oops. We'll turn this on. Alright, that's what we needed. Right, so we'll just turn it off. Mine out this. Put in the gear shift. Which can go there. Which should make this spin in the opposite direction. The gear shift is now on the wrong one. We'll drop down gear shift on this one. And a shaft on this one. No, that's still going the wrong way. Is that the way I had it a second ago? So you're spinning away from that now. If I have that going to be spinning to the left, but when I have the gear shift, right, I need to right click the gear shift to get it to spin the opposite way. Right, so we grab the gear shift, we'll wrench it, make it spin the other way. Oops. No, he's still spinning the opposite way. It's spinning counterclockwise, which is not the way we need it to be going. But even when we have just a shaft, it's still spinning counterclockwise. Right, how about We try putting this way. That's spinning counterclockwise. We have just a normal one in, spinning clockwise. This is also spinning counterclockwise though. This is not how it should be. Right, if we pick you up, what happens when we ponder you? Right, we need a switch. Apparently. Right, cool. So if we take care of this, we put in the gear shift here. Just this here, we have a button here. Makes it go the other way. And now you're spinning counterclockwise. Because buttons aren't permanent. Right. Right, so how do we make a lever again? Cobblestone with a stick on top. Any kind of cobblestone, mind you. Go with that one. And a stick. Apparently we don't have any sticks. With a stick on top gives us a lever, which makes no sense because the stone looks like it's on top. Right, so that should make that go the other way. Then we chuck this onto here, which makes it go clockwise, and this is going... Why are you going the other way? This should be going in. The shaft on this side, it's still going up. We need him to be going down. What if we put this all the way back here? I swear this wasn't this difficult the first time around. Are they spinning in? Yes, now you're spinning inward. Cool. So now we can climb up here and chuck a... We don't have any normal cobblestone, so we'll just grab some pebbles. Which we haven't actually done in a long while. Get a pair of cobblestone going. And then they get thrown into there. Cobblestone falls down. Grab this, chuck it back onto the table. We have everything ready for next time. Speaking of, grab this. Chuck it in. Chuck gunpowder in as well. So we need to process this through until it becomes sand. There'll be one more run. While we're waiting, we have some redstone ore, which we need one of. And a piece of coal or charcoal. Grab those. Grab the gravel. So coal and redstone. Oh, we need diamond. Damn it. Alright. We'll smelt some redstone then. Because the other way we can go about this. And now we have a piece of redstone stuck until we make a iron pick. Which is inconvenient, to say the least. Oh. Get redstone in there. They'll start converting. This will also be done in a second, which we'll pick up, make some glass out of. And we're good. While we wait, kill some zombies. And now we have the Arcane Dust. Arcane Ashes, sorry. Divination Sigil. And some sand. And now we get some glass out of the sand. And now we can make the seared smelter. Sorry, that will be the last thing we do for the day. So we'll take the seared stone out of here. Make as many seared bricks as we possibly can. It's more than we can currently hold. Unload whatever we can into here. Which will involve us keeping some andesite, because we'll probably end up needing it, I suppose. This is the bench saw. Finish off the seed stone to brick. Right, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 4 of these in the corners. And 1, 2, 3 to make one of these. And 8. Right, so we can chuck this into here with the 5 of these, gives us one of these, and just a ring gives us one of these, gives that, and then make one of these for 5. We also need some gold. Nope, that's not what I meant. Maybe it was 7. Yep, 7. We should have some gold smelted. And we'll just chuck this into this corner here with this at the bottom. Sorry, this at the top, that on bottom. The smelter front. Sorry, the table doobie at the front. That there. We need to chuck gold in. We also need to get some fuel in here. Oops. We're also going to run some wood through. Chuck these back into here, just so that we can get some more power into this. In fact, in the meantime, we'll grab the extra coal we had in here, into here. Smelt out some glass. We need another pick head. Which can go into here. Which gives us 1 crafted mold. Do we not have a full ingot left? Right, screw it. We'll also make a handle, I suppose. No, a binding. We'll make a binding. Could have just enough left in here to make a binding. Right. And now for the last part of this. We can make some iron as soon as it's smelted. We have enough for 4 ingots in here. Oof. I thought that was a baby zombie for a second. Scared the shit out of me. Make one of these and we should be good to go. I think we can still assemble them on here. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think we can. We need to make one more load of... Yep. One more load of patterns. Just so we can make another handle. That one. Pattern. We need a tool handle. And I think, may be wrong here, but I think we should be able to just, there we go. We have an iron pickaxe. And on top of that, we have a diamond plated iron pickaxe. Which gives us that one and that one. Which will give us a better axe in turn. Which means we have caught up to where we were on our other playthrough in one sitting. A little bit longer than the last one, or last few. But that is where we will wrap up for the night. We have a chicken. We have our zombies. Say hi, zombies. We have our diamond plated iron axe. And we have our crusher wheels, which next time will be moved into the other room. But for now, if you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what your favorite mod pack is down in the doobly-doo below. Until next time, Peace.